So this is how a psychotherapist in Canada just got $250,000 back from her insurance company. Every single premium dollar she paid over 20 years returned to her has her own reserve and she's still covered for life. Okay. So most people pay insurance premiums for decades and never see that money again. And she gets all of it back. So here's a situation. Solo psychotherapy practice in Canada, billing about $130,000 a year, which is a solid income for someone seeing clients all day by herself, right? But she had nothing in place, no retirement plan, no disability coverage, no protection of any kind. And the reality of running a solo practice is that if she gets sick, if she gets cancer diagnosis or has a stroke, the business stops the same day she does. So no income coming in, but her rent on the office is still due, her expenses are still running, and she has zero backup. So she'd known this for years. She just never did anything about it because every insurance proposal she'd ever seen felt like throwing money into a black hole. So pay premiums for 20 years, stay healthy, and the insurance company keeps everything. That was the deal she kept getting offered, and that's exactly why she kept saying no. Then she got connected with Ron from our network at Preserve Wealth Group, and Ron showed her something she'd never seen before, a structure where if she stays healthy, the money comes back to her. That one change is what got her to finally move forward. She wasn't against protection, she was against losing the money. So Ron put together three things for her in one conversation. First, a return of premium critical illness policy through an executive health plan. So this covers cancer, stroke, heart attack, and 23 other named conditions. If she ever gets diagnosed, she gets a tax-free lump sum payment. But here's the part that changed everything for her. If she never claims it, if she stays healthy for 20 years, every single premium dollar she paid gets returned to her as well. And she stays covered after that. Second was individual disability coverage because her income is her. If she can't see clients, she cannot bill. So this makes sure her income doesn't disappear when she does. And third, business overhead expense coverage because if she's in the hospital and her office rent is still due, her software subscriptions are still running, her professional fees are still coming out. So this keeps the practice alive while she recovers. So the outcome of all this is that at year 20, if she stays healthy, $250,000 of that comes back to her as her own reserve. That's on top of whatever retirement savings she builds between now and then. And in the meantime, if anything happens to her with her health, well, she's fully covered on three fronts: critical illness, disability income, and business overhead. So she told Ron that she moved forward because for the first time, someone showed her a protection that didn't feel like she was just giving her money away. The protection pays her back. So if you're a solo practitioner or a small business owner in Canada with no coverage and no plan, and the reason you've been putting this off is because you don't want to pay premiums you'll never see again, well, that's a conversation worth having with someone who can show you the alternative. So at Preserve Wealth Group, we connect business owners with independent licensed specialists who actually build this stuff properly. So links below if you want to talk to someone.